Oh,
In progress.
welcome to another episode of the Weekly Wrap with Vachon and Rapp, and we're back from a week hiatus because I was in Florida and still wish I still was. So
Yeah, especially today. It's pretty shitty.
yeah, today's shitty.
Like 80, and then you come back and it's like 40. So.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I can't really get warm. It's weird.
Yeah.
But it's the Halloween edition of this show. Matt is CM Punk, and I am a faded Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man Randy Savage shirt that I've had forever that nobody can really make out anymore. So, yay. We're back. I'm back. We made it to Florida safe and sound and made it home safe and sound. I will say takeoff on Friday. The plane was literally like this, doing this, and it was horrible for like the first, I don't know, probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was not a good takeoff. I guess it was, but fuck, it was turbulence and I was like, man, this is gonna be like this for like 2.5 hours. I'm gonna fucking throw up. So
yeah.
But once he got up high enough, he stabled out and he was fine. But just fuck, dude, those fuckers come in hot too.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, do they come in hot? I forgot how hot they come in. Like fuck.
Like, did you fly direct too?
Direct Allegiant.
Yeah.
Cool. It was wicked cheap, and I know why it's wicked cheap, because their seats fucking suck, and there's no place to move.
And they're still learning how to land.
Correct. So on the way there, the plane was full. So
yeah,
there is a big guy, bigger than me, Barbie. I was in the middle. It was fantastic. Like, it was so cool. Like, me and this dude were like up close and personal. It was great.
Yeah.
But
you and me.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. So yeah. I mean, we made it.
Yeah.
It was a trip.
Yeah.
It was a trip. Yeah.
As you said, it came back safe.
Came back safe. That's all that matters. I will say, I will never take a trip with that many people ever again in my entire life.
Yeah.
And you can quote me on that. And I said that multiple times while we were away. So
yeah.
Just it's not gonna happen. No. Never.
That's why I never go on vacation. I always stay home and take care of people's animals.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's right. You're still. Is your mom still gone?
She's back. She came back. Yeah.
No.
So she was gone 12 days. So, but I'll little show and tell. I'll show you what she brought me back.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. We like show and tell.
Arizona.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
She's like, which hat do you want? And I was like, which hat do you think I want? The worst one.
That's like a dynamic dude's hat right there.
Oh yeah, well, that's exactly why I was like, man, I can phrase up the brim a little bit, It'd be perfect for next summer when I cut my jean shorts with the pockets hanging out, so and half a ball.
Oh my God, you should. That's a tremendous hat.
Yeah,
tremendous.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, I want to hear about your AEW experience.
So, last Saturday was. We went to Dynamite at UCF in Central Florida. Dude, that campus is like its own city.
Yeah.
That campus is ginormous. 68,000 kids go to that school.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like
So,
it's the
so like,
biggest it's the biggest college in the United States for population wise for kids.
really?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's basically it's bigger than it's like the Bangor area. Everyone there goes to school there.
Right. I just got a text from my wife who's listening in. Don't shit on the family. And I didn't. I didn't shit on the family once. I just said I wouldn't take a trip with them again. That's all.
Yeah.
With that many people, whatever. It just was too many people. Like whatever. It's no big deal. Like
Yeah.
you know, 13 people was a lot. It was a lot to try to go do different things. You know what I mean? Because certain people, it was just too much. That's all.
Well,
That's
and especially if you do Disney, it's like everything's so expensive
yeah,
too.
Disney Animal Kingdom in one day was too much.
Yeah.
You know, we got up late. You know what I mean? It just it's not a big deal. So and then I hear it go Frank, and I said that to you, but it's not. I'm not shitting on anybody. I'm just saying like I'm not going to take a vacation. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not. It's just not going to happen again. Anyway,
Yeah.
Dynamite was fun. I'm not shitting on anybody. Here she is right here. She's right here. She's literally right here. She's in here laughing, like literally laughing right now. She opens the door, like it just starts laughing at me, like for real. She blows me a kiss. That means I'm doing something right. Oh shit, that's funny. All right, so it was me, my nephew Brad, his sister's husband Brandon, and then Brandon's dad. We all went. Well, his dad's never been to wrestling before ever.
Oh, no kidding.
And I asked them to go. I'm like, hey, you guys want to still go? Blah blah blah. They're like, yeah, we'll still go. And I was like, all right. So I'm like, where do you want to sit? And Brandon's like, well, I don't want to sit like way back. I was like, all right, well, I got these seats for like $70. What do you think? Okay, so we bought them all. It was like 380 for four seats, which wasn't, I don't think was terrible. We were in the second level, but we were up high enough where you could, like there wasn't a bad seat in that place. Like
yeah,
it's like a brand new facility. It feels like it seats 10,000 people. I mean, it wasn't sold out or anything, but I mean, they did. Doors opened at 7. We got there. We got it. We got there. I got there a little after 7. Rolled in, parked, paid $10 to park, and walked up, and then went in, found our seats, and then they started Dark Elevation. They did Dark Elevation taping for the first like half hour. So I saw FTR, which was great.
Yeah.
They are so good. Like they are so good.
Did they wrestle?
They wrestled some tag team. I don't know. I never heard of them. Like some white guy and then some big Samoan guy, I think. So whatever.
Yeah.
They had a women's match, which was awful. Women's tag match, which was awful. Leah Hirsch and some Japanese chick versus I don't know who. Dark Order's number 10 fought QT Marshall and gave QT a fucking shiner like you wouldn't believe, and his eye fucking swelled up. Oh yeah. It was. I was like, ooh, that's not good.
Yeah.
And then the elevation tapings, the Big Show, Paul White fought 3 people.
Cool.
I got to see that.
Yeah.
I was like, yay. Dustin and Danielson.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fucking great.
Yeah.
Crowd was split, which I was shocked about.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
I mean, they like, they like both people, like quite a bit. They're both popular. So it wasn't like everyone hated one guy or whatever.
Right.
But,
that was a great match. I need to watch that. I still haven't watched it yet.
yeah.
But it was great. That was a great match. Let's see. What else? Saw Anthony Green against Bobby Fish, which I was somewhat shocked about. That lasted about 30 seconds.
Yeah. It was like ugly. Like
it was really ugly.
Like, literally kicked the shit out.
Then Punk came down and made the save. but
Yeah.
they didn't play his music, so nobody really knew who he was until they were like, "Oh my god, that's Punk," and I was like, "Holy fuck, Punk is here! What the fuck?"
Yeah.
That was cool. Sting coming out. It was fucking snowing. The fucking place went nuts for Sting. Brad and Brandon freaked out over Sting because they liked Sting, and they were like, "Sting's here," and I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but that's not his music. I'm like, no shit.
Yeah.
But that's Sting. I'm like, yeah. And then MJF came out to fucking massive heat. Fucking god, he's so hated. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like the
Yeah.
only one inside going, "I love you. You're great."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna be like, "Yeah," and everyone's gonna fucking boo me. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so that was cool. The beatdown was great. I the whole thing was great. Dynamite's weird. Like I've been to Raws and SmackDowns. Dynamite, it's like I don't know, it's weird. Like they just keep things flowing, and it's just weird. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe because I'm such a fan.
Yeah.
I tried to send you a video, but Jungle Boy is fucking over.
Yeah.
The whole crowd's doing this, and I'm sitting there going, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like for real?" Like singing along with his shit. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Lance Archer landed on his head.
Yeah. Which that was so bad.
That was bad.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's not good." They're like, "What happened?" I said, "He just landed on his head." They're like, "No, he didn't." I'm like, "Yeah, he did. Like he landed right on his head." And then Eddie rolled him up and it was over. Like,
yeah. Then he got stretchered off, or did he walk?
No, he walked out.
Yeah.
He walked out on his own. The place gave him a huge pop when he left.
Yeah.
So, let's see. When Adam Cole came out, the place went nuts.
Yeah.
Place went nuts for Adam Cole. Man, that motherfucker is so over.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that because something happened Wednesday that I don't know if a lot of people picked up on. In that tag match, you probably didn't.
Yeah.
You might not have picked up on it, but we'll share that in a little while. And then what the hell was the main event? The show I can't even remember.
Was it Hangman?
Oh no, Hangman didn't come out. Hangman was on the screen.
Okay.
What they do is like all the promos they put up on the screen. So like what they do is they show the promo on the screen for like TV, and then they replay it for the live audience after everybody leaves the ring. So like Daniel Bryan was still in the ring, and they put up that Elite promo, and then when he left, they made it like after they aired it on TV, it came up for us. What they do is they'll air like those commercials that say matches next for Dynamite actually show up on their Jumbotron.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like you're watching TV and it's like, oh yeah, up next is Daniel Bryan versus blah blah blah, and then Sting coming up later is Sting. Yeah, that's actually up on their Jumbotron during matches and shit.
Yeah.
So cool. I found that kind of interesting. So I can't.
I think it was Cody and Malachi.
Cody and Malachi. Okay. Cody and Malachi.
Yeah.
They booed the shit out of Cody Rhodes. Like booed the shit out of him, like legitly. And I was like, wow.
So and why do you think that is? Do you think sometimes in wrestling people get booed just because it's like the crowd goes, "Oh, I'm supposed to boo here." Like when a baby face like Cena, or when Roman Reigns was a baby face, it was like they both get as many boos as cheers, maybe more. They're that, so I mean, do you think there's really a lot of like animosity towards Cody, or do you think it's just people just like, well, other people are booing, so this is what I'm supposed to do too? Well,
all right, we'll say this out loud. I think wrestling fans are morons and idiots. Most of them are from the trailer park on Union Street in Bangor. They boo because they want to. There's no rhyme or reason about it. Like, is Cody kind of getting? I mean, I guess, but in retrospect, if there was no Cody, there'd be no AEW.
Yeah.
You know, Cody became friends with a billionaire and they started their own wrestling company. Let's be real, people. Like
Yeah.
one guy was like, one guy was so funny in the crowd, like right near us. He goes, "Yeah, all you fuckers boo, but you're the reason that Cody's the reason you're here."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then he wins, and then they all cheer. And then he's like, "Oh, now you fuckers cheer." Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What got me was they both bled, and I was like, "When the fuck did they?" When I'm like, "When?" Brad's like, "I think when Cody hit the post, he bled,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, all right, okay." I must have missed it or something. I must have looking somewhere else. But I was like, "When the fuck?" But yeah, that was cool. That was cool. And then we left right after, and then Punk came out after, I guess.
Yeah.
And the Max Caster came out and cut a promo, and then Punk came out, and we left. I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
should have stayed, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, I got to see everybody I wanted to, except for I didn't see Moxley, which is whatever. But I mean, I saw everybody else, like Cole, Punk, Brian. Like those are the three that I really wanted to see, and I got to see all of them. Like, and then Tony Nese was sitting ringside.
Yeah.
They signed him. They just haven't announced it yet.
Okay.
They signed Daniel Garcia too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he wasn't there, but that's okay. I mean, I haven't seen him, but whatever.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a good show. I'm just glad it wasn't the show in Boston where people left during the Rampage taping.
Yeah.
Because they were there forever. So
Yeah.
I just found it funny that I go to Florida and then they go to Boston the weekend.
Yeah.
But I still got to see him. Like I saw, you know. Oh, and I saw the Bucks. They came out and they super kicked Jungle Boy. That was kind of cool. Didn't see Kenny. Just saw Kenny on a screen, which is fine.
Yeah.
And you know Brandon Cutler came out and Jungle Boy beat the shit out of him. That was funny.
Yeah.
Ruby Soho was there. She wrestled. So that match was okay. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
But overall, though, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun. You know, it was. You know,
so I mean, was the environment similar to a WWE show, or was the whole thing just like different?
Yeah, it was. I mean, yeah, people were chanting "woo" before the show even started, which is I'm like, they're like, why are they doing that? I said, because they're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
and they're all laughing at me like, they're like, this is normal. I'm like, yeah, these people are fucking stupid. So why you know, Justin Roberts came out, and then JR came out and got a big pop, and you know, I got a couple of videos on my phone and stuff, but you know, it was fun. Like FTR was that was a treat seeing them. I didn't think I'd see them, and I got to see them, and that was great, even though it was for Dark Elevation, but still,
yeah.
You know, their music is like a Midnight Express knockoff Midnight Express music now.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, that's kind of weird. That's cool. It's like a riff of it, but it's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. So so I went up to their merch table just to look. Yeah, and they should be ashamed of themselves. It was terrible.
Yeah.
They had 5 shirts, maybe. And they had figures. People that were there signed their own figures that night, and they were $100 a piece.
Oh, Jesus.
Like I could have got a signed Cody for $100.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Yeah, it's fine.
So that was my Dynamite experience.
Yeah.
Went to the Hulk Hogan Beach Shop in Clearwater Beach on Sunday.
How was that?
Good.
Yeah.
Got my picture taken outside with the statue of Hulk Hogan with Brooklyn. Took some pictures inside with stuff. That was really small, but it was really cool.
Yeah.
There was a Hasbro Hogan sign figure that I wanted, but I was like, oh my god, it was like $300 or $400.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. That's good. Was Jimmy Hart working?
No, some chick. and then we went to the one. Then we went to the one in Orlando. And that one was bigger. And then I just walked around, took some pictures of that place, and that was it. Like I didn't buy anything. So
because they have any like memorabilia there. Or?
They had but it was all signed. Like and I was like
right.
It's gonna be super expensive for stuff, and I was like, You know, he had all kinds of belts and shit. I was like, man, these are so cool, but no, I'm not gonna. No.
Yeah, I've got a signed Hogan book. That's
Really?
all. Yeah, I'll grab it.
Wow, I didn't know he wrote a book.
Well, it's the
Oh yeah,
Hollywood
yeah.
Hogan. Yeah, it's a little Hogan banger.
Wow.
So,
How the hell did you get that?
just the internet. He did like a book signing somewhere,
Yeah.
and they did Savage Library. I don't know what that is, but that's who he did the signing with. So,
Oh, how much was that?
I don't remember. Yeah, I've had it for a long time. So
Yeah, that book's been out for a while.
yeah, so,
I didn't really buy them. I didn't buy a whole lot. Like memorabilia wise.
Yeah.
Because like, how you gonna get it home on the fucking plane?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the other thing.
So Magic Kingdom was insane. Went to the 50th went to the, it was 50th anniversary. The fireworks display and stuff at 8 o'clock was insane. It was like a 10-minute thing. It was fucking awesome. That was cool. Swimming with the dolphins was fun. Going to Animal Kingdom on the safari was fun. Seeing all the animals, that was really neat. Like giraffes and elephants. Saw a fucking huge lion just sitting on a rock, like high up, just fucking sitting there going, yeah, I own this fucking shit. Fuck you. Like, I was like, oh, this is cool. My wife peeing on the side of the road in Florida, that was fun. So,
got to be careful down there, though. They got like
I know
snakes and everything.
too. But you know, so we went to Top Golf. I don't know if you ever heard of Top Golf. It's like a driving range, bar, restaurant. So like you have different levels, bottom level, second level, and third level, and you hit into different holes that are like lit up, and on the screen you get points and shit. So we went there Tuesday night. So my wife got a little inebriated, along with her sister and a couple other people. So we leave and we're driving home, and she's like, I gotta pee. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm on I-4 in Orlando. I can't fucking pull over anywhere. You're gonna have to wait. And she's literally hovering over. I gotta go so bad. So we get on our road to go back to the place, pull over. She pees. Yeah. And literally comment is, I don't think I'm gonna stop. I'm like, yeah, no shit. But Top Golf was fun. I mean, hitting into you know, it was cool. So basically how it was since I play golf all the time, none of the other adults would play with me.
Yeah.
So I got stuck playing with the kids. So
we're too dumb to know not to play against.
No, they're too. So Barbie goes, hey, can Frank come over and play with you guys? Oh no, we suck. We don't want him playing with us.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to. They didn't want to lose. And they would have lost.
No mercy.
No mercy. I would have killed everybody. I killed the kids. It didn't matter, so I didn't care. But yeah, it was funny. Swimming with the dolphins on Wednesday was cool. And then Thursday was kind of like we chilled out because it was kind of shitty. And then we flew home Friday, and now we're back, and it's fucking freezing. So
yeah.
So I found a house I want to buy in Florida for $375,000. So I got to sell my house and move to Florida.
Yep, sounds good.
So 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, it has a pool. See you later. Fuck this place. I'm out of here.
Nice.
So I would move to Florida in a second if I could. I really would. Yeah. Even though they're like July and August suck. I don't care. Like, whatever.
Yeah, but like pretty much every state has like months where it's like Maine's great except for November through
March.
So but like everywhere it's like California's nice, but then there's like wildfire season
right
like every year.
right
I mean, so whatever, every place has their you can snowbird it when you retire.
I'll just snowbird it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, here's the deal, Brewer.
Yeah,
I'm going to Florida for 4 or 5 months out of the year.
yeah.
So I'm gonna
I'm
work
just
from
gonna work
Florida.
from
So you can hire somebody else to fix kids' Chromebooks, and I'll do everything else for my
Yeah, right,
house
right.
in Florida. For that go over well.
Yeah.
No, I didn't buy anything because I bought 3 shirts from www.shop.com, and I was hoping to get them before I left, but no, they
Yeah.
came the day after I left. So I'm like, oh, that's fun.
Yep.
So let me pull them up. I thank John for telling me about it because I didn't know there was a sale. So the first shirt I bought was the Ringmaster. I got this for $5.
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
then my next shirt is I love this shirt.
Oh yeah.
And then it says on the back, you can call this the New World Order of Wrestling. That's cool.
Brother.
And then I got that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So thank you,
cool.
John, for getting that because I know you got the same shirts. So thank you, but it was great. So I was really hoping to get them before I left because I would have worn them, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So I wore my Bobby Eaton shirt to the show. So
Yep.
like I said, I didn't buy anything. I wanted to, but I didn't buy anything because it just there was no merch. There was one Adam Cole shirt, there was one Punk shirt, there was a shirt with all the people on it, all the wrestlers on it, and then like a Dynamite shirt saying that I was here for this show or something, and then that was it.
Yeah.
And then figures. I'm like, oh, they did have the barbed wire accessory thing though that I should have bought, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah. Did you get any figures while you're down there though?
Nope.
No.
I just sent you the picture of that Macho, and that Piper and JYD, but I didn't get them.
Yeah.
So like it was weird. So like that Target we went to, they had a ton of JYDs and nobody else, and I found a Piper randomly. I'm like, oh, this is weird. So they must get
weird,
So they come in separate boxes. So like if you don't get all 4 at your store, then you're only going to get so they don't come together. Like you know how most figures do, they pack them all together. No, these ones are packed individually boxed because I saw a box with JYD's name on it. It was like 12 of him, and I'm like, where's everybody else? Yeah, so no.
Huh.
Yeah,
that's so weird. But that's why you find like all these places that would be like, oh, I don't know what, that when the Chase Mocks like happened, it was like, God, that one place in Massachusetts had 3 Chase Mocks.
Right.
It's like when they do that, it just sucks because then it becomes, you can't just go to your local store and find it, you're at the mercy of whatever one they got overshipped.
Yeah. So whatever. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I think that was pretty much it for Florida.
Yeah.
Again, it was so
that was your first time there, right?
My first time there. So our last night there, Barbie goes, hey, let's go to the Hard Rock Cafe. All right. We look it up. I'm like, where the fuck are we going? So the directions took us to the service entrance of Universal for Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
And I went, this isn't good. So I loop around, fucking go to the Hard Rock Hotel. I'm like, hey, where's the fucking cafe? Where's this restaurant? Oh, go down 3 lights and make a left. All right, go down 3 lights, make a left. It's taking me to the entrance of Universal. Hard Rock Cafe is in Universal in City Walk.
Yeah.
Cost me $27 to park.
Jesus Christ.
Just to go to City Walk to go to Hard Rock Cafe. Nobody knew it was inside of Universal.
Yeah.
Because Barbie remembers when she was there like forever ago, because she's an old bag, that Universal was Hard Rock was not in Universal. It was like she thought it was on like the Independence Drive. She thought it was there. And I was like, okay. But no, it's in Universal.
Yeah.
So we went to parked at Universal, drove to Universal. and then walked into City Walk, and you know, went to so there was an NBA store in Universal, but now it's a chocolate factory. Now it's a chocolate emporium.
Huh.
Yeah, the NBA store is gone.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have gone had the NBA store, but it's okay. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was a chocolate emporium store. So like my kid got chocolate and shit, which was cool.
Yeah.
So went to Hard Rock Cafe, had dinner at like 11 o'clock at night. That place was cool. I've been to the one in Foxwoods.
Yep.
And all kinds of neat shit. Almost bought a John Lennon shirt, but I didn't. I should have.
Yeah.
But it was lots of cool shit there. So
yeah, I've been to a few of the different Hard Rocks around. I like them quite a bit. Like for me, like music nerd, it's always like cool that the memorabilia shit that they have there.
Dude, it's stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid. So they had a lot of Beatles stuff, which was I was like, oh, that's cool. Elton John stuff. Oh my god, this is neat. Like it was, and it was 3 floors.
Yeah.
Like 3 floors. Like I'm like, hey, where's it? I'm like, hey, where's the closest bathroom? I go, oh, just go up those stairs. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Up 2 flights of stairs, there's a bathroom. Oh, thanks. Yeah. So that was our last night. Was going to Universal when we really didn't think we were going to go to Universal.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, still.
Yeah.
So when like I said, your first time there, it's like you might as well go experience something else while you're there. So
yeah, I think next time we'll go to Universal. I think.
Yeah.
And then spend more time.
That's how I think most people do it, because like it's so expensive for each one that it's like, okay, we'll break it up. This trip we'll do this one, next one we'll do that one.
Yeah, and then stay like right there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of shit. So go there, and then go to Magic Kingdom longer than like 5 hours. So
yeah. Although it sounds like you had a pretty good like setup as far as where you stayed.
We did and we didn't. There's lots of arguing about what ride to go on and blah blah blah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, with that many people, it's going to be impossible for everyone to agree on something.
Everything. So yeah. So I won't shit on anything. So I just shake my head like
But the actual house was all right.
The house was cool. The house was 7 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms. It was fucking massive.
Yeah.
Next time I go in October, I'll pay to heat the pool and the hot tub. I didn't pay this time because it wasn't cold at all. It wasn't, you know what I mean? But had sugar ants in the house. So the exterminator had to come twice. And then the girls thought they had a bed bug in their bed, but it was a dead beetle that was there forever. So so the cleaning people do a fantastic job in that place. The pots and pans were kind of gross, so we scrubbed them a little bit because Barbie was freaking out. Then we went out and bought our own pot, our own frying pan, and then never used it. So I put that back. That came home with me because we had a huge house and we ate in the house maybe once or twice. So I was like, well, next time I'm just gonna get a fucking hotel and just call it good. Like if you're not gonna if we're not gonna cook like we wanted to, then what's the sense? So I'll just get I'll get one of those embassy suite things for like a week and just have like a kitchenette and call it good. Fuck it, I don't care. So and then we'll so it's it was good. I like the house a lot. I wish that house was here. So
right.
So came home. Brooklyn goes downstairs yesterday and there's a dead mouse downstairs, so I haven't touched that thing. So hopefully somebody will come over today and take care of that for me because I ain't touching it. So
is it in a trap or
nope, just dead on the floor.
Just had a heart attack. And
so I think it ate some of that poison in that trap that's down there and then it died. And I'm not touching it. So Dad, if you watch this, after this comes up, come over this afternoon and take care of that for me, please.
Just grab the broom and dustpan. You don't even have to touch it.
Nope. Fuck you. Nope. No way. No. Nope. 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 So, any one of our 4 viewers that watch this want to come over and take care of it, feel free. Send me a text or give me a call. I'll be here probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm
Well,
not. Yeah.
but actually, when I was house sitting for my mom, one of their cats got a mouse like one day, and so I came in the morning to give them their breakfast or whatever, and there it was, like right on the fucking kitchen floor. I was like, oh, God damn it! But I just grabbed it. All right, no, I think I just grabbed a paper towel, picked it up, and threw it away.
Nope. 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 I will not touch it. I will not go near it. I will just fucking scream like a girl and call it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, the Texans are gonna. Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute. So, Dynamite Wednesday was from Boston. I watched it from Florida. It was pretty good, I think.
Yeah, wasn't too bad.
Um,
My favorite thing was just MJF coming out and burying.
MJF was great again.
Yeah.
He is the best thing on TV right now.
Yeah. Like, I love it that he comes out in every city and talks shit.
He is the best heel right now on TV.
Yeah.
And sorry, Roman Reigns, but you're second. And that's how it is. Like, you're second. Yeah. MJF is the most hated wrestler right now, and it's fucking gold. And he called it whenever he called it 3-4 years ago, when he first debuted. And he's only 25 years old. Like,
it's so insane.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal, though. When his deal's up, where does he go? Does he stay or does he go?
Well, who knows? Like, like when's his deal out? What's the landscape of wrestling gonna be like by the time his deal's up?
Well, I think his deal's up in like 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Like, or well, a lot of them signed 3-year deals, and they debuted in 19. So a lot of their deals are coming due next year.
Yeah.
Because Scorpio Sky just signed a 5-year extension a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, if they use him.
Yeah,
he's great.
Well, I know he's in with the top team and all that shit,
which is dumb.
Yeah,
but no, MJF, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
So by the time his deal's up, he'll be like 26, probably.
Yeah.
He can't go to the WWE and cut those promos because they won't let him.
No. So that's why they'll pay him to stay at AEW. So I mean, it's.
But when do you give him the title? Because there's a lot more mouths to feed now than he had before.
Yeah. I don't know.
Does Hangman win the title in 3 weeks or 2 weeks?
I hope so, but I don't know.
Man, this is going to be a hot
topic.
Of
Omega. I'm just so tired of Omega.
Man, I don't. Fuck.
And I'll say that too. Also, Hangman as the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man was fucking awesome.
That was great. That was great. That was great. So so about that match at the end, if you noticed, Kenny went to tag Adam Cole and didn't tag him.
Yeah.
And Kenny goes like this, and Cole goes like this, and Kenny goes right by him in that match.
Yeah.
So they're teasing that already.
Yeah. So we're gonna get Cole Omega at some point down the road. I mean, not right off, but
I mean, I would think so.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
That would actually be a banger of a match, honestly.
Yeah. Like, it's just hard to believe that Adam Cole doesn't hold like any grudge for those guys killing him.
I know. Like, for real.
Yeah. I'd be mad if somebody killed me. I mean,
I know. I'd be mad if I got killed off and then went to NXT for 4 years and then came back. I mean, come on. I don't know. how wrestling is from 2 years ago to now, no one would have thought this.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So what's going to happen in 3 years or 2 years
Yeah.
or whatever? Like who?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
the other thing, Bray Wyatt or Wyndham, he's officially a free agent now.
And from what I understand, nobody wants him.
That's so like bizarre. So, yeah.
Maybe he isn't really a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's because it's tough. You go on like Twitter or whatever, and you start reading all these like rumors and stuff like that, and it's just like it was like, well, he went debut at AEW because that was taped, it's already pre-taped. But some people are like, oh, he's coming back on SmackDown, and that didn't happen either. I don't know what's gonna happen with him, but it's hard to imagine that nobody wants him. I mean, I don't know. I mean, somebody. Maybe it's a combination. Maybe the people that do want him, because I'm sure places like Impact or fucking, they would take him, but probably they wouldn't pay him what he wants to get paid, and I don't know. It'll be interesting to watch, but another month, within the next few weeks or whatever.
Man, I can't imagine if he shows up at the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a few surprises last pay-per-view, so
yeah, Lilo Rush.
Yeah. Yeah, God damn it.
That's always a running joke now. Mystery opponent's Leo Rush. Who's retired how many times now in the last couple of years and came back?
Yeah. Like the one thing I didn't want to be right about, I was right about.
Oh my God, that was so fucking funny. Like because I was behind and I said this before, and you're like, oh, Leo Rush, and then I looked in the fucking, I'm like, oh my fuck, he was right, like for real.
Like I was just saying, I would have said that no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
It was just because of how disappointed I was, when he came out as the fucking Joker. But so yeah.
I'm disappointed. You and I were watching it, and we were like, really? Like fucking heads hang.
Yeah.
They couldn't get anybody else but this fucking guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's gonna be weird to see where Strowman goes and Wyndham goes. Really.
Yeah.
Like, Strowman's been, I guess he's been TNA bound forever, but nothing's happened yet, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. His name's Titan though on the Indies.
Yeah.
Titan.
That's a pretty familiar name in wrestling.
Buddy Murphy, aka Buddy Matthews, he signed with New Japan, and then Bronson Reed, that big guy from NXT, he's rumored to sign with New Japan as well, but nothing's been said yet.
Ring of Honor, now all those guys.
Dude, holy fuck. That was a shocker. But I'll pull up. So the guy from Sports Illustrated wrote a really good comment or article about that. He said, chronic mismanagement spelled the demise of Ring of Honor as we know it. The Pioneer Wrestling Company isn't dead, but Sinclair's mistakes prevented it from reaching its full potential. And so listen to this. When they had their Zoom call, a lot of the top talent wasn't even on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their biggest problem was when they had the Bucks and Cody and Hangman and Omega, kind of Omega, but more or less just the Bucks, Cody. And when they let them all go, that was their demise.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Their MSG show in 19 sold out on the rumors that they were going to be there, and they weren't. Yeah. And then they had a headliner with New Japan to get people to go. That was sold out before anyway, but they had to make do. You know what I mean? Like, So listen to this. So they held a Zoom call for talent to explain the specifics of what was going on. That included everyone being released from their contract. Not everyone from the roster, however, was on the call, which left multiple people, including some top talent, unaware of the massive change.
Jesus Christ.
So basically, Sports Illustrated confirmed that multiple sources that contracts expiring on or before March 31st, 2022 will be paid out for the duration of the deals. Contracts extending beyond March 31st will necessitate individual meetings between talent and Sinclair management, but most likely will come to terms on a buyout.
Wow.
So they're done for the first after final battle. They're done.
Yeah.
And then they're supposed to come back in the second quarter of 2022, which is in April, with what talent? Because everyone's going to be gone.
Yeah.
But the issue is the WWE can't sign everybody, and neither can AEW, and neither can Impact.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, a lot of those guys they're just going to be doing the indies, I think, for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, we anticipated returning to live events in April for Supercard of Honor with a new fan-focused product to provide a unique experience for wrestling fans. Sure, if you bring back fucking CM Punk and Samoa Joe and all those guys, sure, that would be great.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was pretty surprised when I saw that. So that's like I just didn't see that coming.
No, I mean I was at Discovery Cove and John sent us that message and I was like, what the fuck is going on with this?
Yeah.
And then I get the alert from Bleacher Report. Oh yeah, Ring of Honor is basically they're done after final battle. And everyone's gonna be released. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Like I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
So I guess, and then a lot of their TVs on Sinclair going forward will be like highlight shit from shit. So, and the rumor is they're trying to sell their videotape library to the highest bidder.
Interesting.
Tony Khan wants to do a deal with Time Warner Media about a streaming option.
Yeah,
I can see them buying their library.
Yeah,
because yes, Ring of AEW owns some footage to All Out, but Ring of Honor owns everything else because they produced it.
Yeah,
right. Ring of Honor says they can license it, but they actually own the footage. Because if you think about it, that all in pay-per-view was all Ring of Honor shit behind the scenes.
Right, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
It's just Cody and them did it on their own more or less.
Yeah.
Which we think as smart wrestling fans, Tony Khan has something to do with that. Because he was backstage.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, so that's, yeah. I mean, that's, I guess I never thought about that, but yeah, that's.
So, I mean, right. And Tony Khan's like, yeah, I want to do like streaming stuff with Warner Media. Well, there you go.
Yeah. 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 I mean, that brings, and that makes his company, stronger, but, or makes his, trying to make that deal with Time Warner and be like, okay, and I have the ROH
videotape library from 2002 all the way to now.
Yeah.
Man, that shit. Fuck, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That I'd pay money a month for that all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, Punk Joe in 04, those 3 matches were fucking insane.
Yeah.
Brian Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness in 06 and 07 and 08, 09. Dude, those matches were great. Yeah. Joe versus Danielson, man, you can go on and on. Joe versus Kenta Kobashi, where Kobashi made Joe's chest fucking hamburger because he chopped him to death.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Punk leaving his last night where he fought Cabana, him dropping the title the night before, and then him coming out in Chicago basically in tears because he didn't want to leave. Punk versus Jimmy Rave in a dog collar match in New York, which was great. Speaking of Jimmy Rave, he had lost both his legs and an arm recently. He got MRSA in both his legs and got his legs amputated, and then lost an arm, I think. So yeah, so that's pretty sad. Yeah, I got a really bad infection, and yeah, so that sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so much good Ring of Honor stuff.
Yeah.
All those Super Card of Honor shows during WrestleMania weekend. A lot of those shows were better than WrestleMania at the time, and not a lot of people will admit it. Go back if you can find this match. Go back and find it. It's Bryan Danielson as the Ring of Honor champion versus Lance Storm in 2006, from April of 2006. Fucking, oh my god, it was like 30 minutes. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
So good. So fun. And that was a WrestleMania weekend show.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Ryan win.
Yeah. It's such a good match though. Yeah. Lance Storm was so underrated. He just didn't have it.
Well, right. Talk. Yeah, right. Still can't talk.
Now he posted on Twitter. So when was it? I saw it on Thursday or Friday. Thursday. He's up in Canada, right? He goes, yeah, it's supposed to snow tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah.
That'll be here in like the next month. So
yeah.
It's sunny out now.
Yeah, still breezy. But...
Really, really cloudy though. Like really dark clouds. But
yeah, it's supposed to get better as the day goes on. Though.
Don't tell me. I don't want to go trick or treating.
Well, not saying do that, but
I know. Oh.
How about the trick or treaters when they come over? Have them get rid of that mouse.
Oh my god, Shay, can you come downstairs and get rid of this mouse for me? Yeah, Brooklyn's like, I'm going downstairs. I'm like, why? I want to. And then she comes up, Daddy, you need to come downstairs. No, what's down there? Nothing. I'm like, oh, something's dead, right? She goes, maybe. I go down. I'm like, yep. I look down the steps. Yeah, dead mouse. All right, right back up the steps I go. Fuck this
shit. Yeah. God damn.
Fuck them money. So let's see. So breaking news, according to Adam Scheffler of ESPN fame, the Houston Texans are going to keep Deshaun Watson past Tuesday's NFL trade deadline.
Yeah. Apparently, I saw today also, they said the Panthers, owner and GM both called Christian McCaffrey and said, don't listen to the rumors. We're not sending you to Houston.
Yeah, because it was 3 first-round picks and Christian McCaffrey.
Jesus Christ.
Or Deshaun Watson.
I mean, they would have been murdered by their fan base if they...
Yeah, and apparently they want to build around Brandon Cooks.
Huh.
Yeah, and teams are eyeing Fletcher Cox from the Eagles.
Yeah.
The Eagles are unlikely to part with their veteran defensive tackle for anything less than a high pick.
Yeah, well, yeah, no shit. He's still their best defensive line.
And the Raiders are looking to move that Cleveland Farrell there, that guy that they took number 4 overall, but he sucks.
Yeah.
And Devontae Parker and Darius Slayton have been discussing potential trades. Very interesting right now.
Yeah.
They want to build around Brandon Cooks, and they're not going to trade him.
Yeah. I mean, he's okay, but
they have nobody throwing the ball. So
yeah. Usually you don't build your team around an okay wide receiver.
He was like 5'4".
Yeah.
Well, Devontae Smith's small, so I guess I can't say nothing. But
yeah.
The Eagles want a high pick for Fletcher Cox. That's weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
Makes sense though.
Yeah.
He's older, but he's still good.
Yeah. So right now, if the NFL draft was today, the Eagles would have the 5th pick, the 6th pick, and like the 10th pick.
Jesus Christ.
Or the 11th pick or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They better not take a quarterback, either one of those goddamn picks. I'll fucking lose my mind.
Well, looking at Kuiper and McShay's they're like big boards.
Yeah.
Really, there's no they had 2 quarterbacks going in the first round, and neither and nothing in like the top 15. So.
No, it's all defensive people or
Yeah.
defensive people
Yeah.
and like offensive tackles.
Yeah. So that's good. I mean, I that's not bad. Expect I would. I mean, let's face it. The Eagles need some help on the O line.
Oh
so,
yeah, for sure.
So that wouldn't be a bad thing if they grabbed a couple tackles or whatever.
No, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Eagles Lions today. Eagles will probably lose.
I don't know. The Lions are pretty bad.
Have you seen the Eagles? Patriots are at the Chargers. That should be good.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if they won, though.
I hope they do win. Mac Jones has played well.
Yeah. He was great last week against the Jets. I mean,
yeah.
It's
the Jets, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's they're still a professional football team. Last time I checked.
That's right. That is true. Technically, they are.
Yeah. Thursday night's game was a shootout, sort of, with Arizona and Green Bay. And basically, Aaron Rodgers had nobody. No receivers, so he threw it to Randall Cobb every time, basically, and then Aaron Jones tore up Arizona, and they won by 3.
Yep. Well, yeah, because somebody unplugged the controller on AJ Green, and he just stopped.
I guess.
Player 1 left the game. So.
Oh, let me do.
Yeah.
Oh, the balls. Oh, what? You threw it to me? What?
Yeah.
Well.
So yeah, I fell asleep and then I woke up the next day and I saw the highlights, but yeah. I mean, it was good for me because I have Aaron Jones on my fantasy team, and so I needed him to have a decent game, and he did. So
good for you.
Yeah.
And my fantasy teams are terrible.
Yeah. It's okay.
Injuries, man. Like I got Saquon is out again, and then McCaffrey's out, so that hurts me in 2 of my leagues. No, it's such a shit show.
Yeah.
Such a shit show.
I'm in first place right now in my money league.
What are you, 6-1?
5-2. I'm 6-1 in one of my ESPN leagues, but I also have I think I have Brady, Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp. So it's I have it's a pretty deep team. So I think Deebo Samuel's on that team too. So.
What's wrong with Kansas City?
I blame it all on Jackson Mahomes and Patrick Mahomes' fiance. They're both just intolerable people. So, and I think it's causing too much of a distraction, and he's that's why he's playing bad. But yeah, I don't know. Really, they should have been better this year. They boosted their offensive line.
Yeah.
They should be better, and they're just not.
Yeah.
They're terrible. I don't understand.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't. You go to the Super Bowl last year, and you have a revamped offensive line, but the issue is their defense didn't get any better though.
Yeah. Right.
And they're giving up a ton of points.
Yeah.
And Tennessee made them look stupid last week.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really bummed out about it.
No.
So it's I don't analyze it too much, but I'm just whatever. But you figure, Christ, they still have all been relative, the nucleus has all been healthy.
Yeah.
So it's I don't understand. But
yeah, Tennessee made Mahomes look dumb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched that from Hulk Hogan's bar in Clearwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went there for lunch last Sunday.
Nice.
Hogan's Hangout.
Yeah. How was that?
Sports bar.
Yeah. I wonder how often he comes in.
Probably never.
Yeah.
You see on Twitter he's working out?
No.
He's working out 4 or 5 days a week.
Yeah.
after another surgery on his back, I think.
Yeah.
He's all white, has a huge white beard.
Yeah. Hacksaw just had prostate cancer surgery.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah. So.
Dude, Hacksaw is cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I got a great picture of him choking me.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. What was it? So Charlotte is kind of in the doghouse. Did you see this?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think's going on there?
She's trying to get released.
Yeah. She wants to join her boyfriend or whatever that.
Yeah, hot fiance.
Yeah.
That can't speak a lick of English.
Yeah. Yeah. That's okay though, maybe.
I guess. He's not that good. He's not that good.
Oh no. Oh God, no.
No. He's really not that good. So
yeah.
So that shoot fight she had with Nia Jax on the Raw a couple weeks ago, that was legit.
Yeah.
That was legit. They were legit slapping and punching each other.
God damn.
And then that awkward promo she had with Becky Lynch, that wasn't scripted either.
Yeah.
They sent her home after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. She got backstage and like, okay, you can leave.
Damn.
Yeah, because she didn't want to do the creative. They were fighting about the creative all day.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm not doing that. So they went out and did whatever that was, and then she got backstage and they're like, okay, you can leave. So
yeah.
But she was back Friday, so I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean, Christ, she's so talented that it's like, I think it must be really frustrating to be like that good and just be like, no, this is all, what you want me to do is fucking bullshit. And then being like, well, you don't get input. That's not your job.
Right. Well, I mean, Bruce is running creative, so I can see why.
Yeah.
Oh, Bruce.
Oh, Bruce.
I listened to some old Something Wrestles on the plane.
Yeah.
He's so different than what he was when he first came.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he won't do anything. I mean, he was always like pretty careful about what he said about Vince and everything like that. But still when he would do the impersonations and he would say shit, like he doesn't even like do that anymore. And they were always like, hey, Bruce, like, when they get questions or whatever, it's like, hey, Bruce, what do you think Vince would say, in this? And he just like doesn't even want to like do it anymore.
Chocolate titties.
Yeah. Like, yeah, there's zero chance he does that again.
No.
But,
God, no.
yeah, so it's kind of a bummer, but that's why I like Arn and Jarrett and stuff like that, because like when Conrad will just ask him questions and they give him like straightforward answers.
Well, they don't work for Vince anymore. That's why.
Well, right.
Jared's not even doing anything really other than the podcast or wrestling.
Yeah.
Did you listen to the Austin episode on Jarrett's podcast?
Yeah. You got pissed. Yeah. I was like, wait. At first, I was like, I thought he was just fucking with him. And then I kept going. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I listened to the follow-up episode where, they were like, yeah, a lot of people are like, why'd you leave that in? I was like, well, we're just want to show, that we're a real show, and
right.
that emotion's good, and
yeah.
So
no, I get it for sure.
Yeah.
Did you watch the plane ride from the steroid trial episode yet?
Yeah.
How good was that?
Pretty good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Luna one yet?
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
It's just, that's like one of the sadder, it's still like, sad situation, because she was like a talented like wrestler and they wanted her to be a valet, and it was just kind of, and she had her own like mental health issues and
oh, you
like
think
that. Yeah, like real life ones, and
Fuck.
so it was like so it was just kind of like that's one of like the steroid trial one is kind of cool because it was just like it was a hit piece on WWE and they fucking won, and so it's kind of like fuck you, the lawyer and everything is like he says he was wait, have you seen it yet? Yeah, no,
Just
you
tell me.
haven't seen
It's fine. I haven't seen it.
it. Okay, well, he goes out like um the prosecutor gets up and he just starts like ripping on Vince and all this stuff and uh, saying just how terrible he is. And Stephanie was there and she was still like fairly young at the time and uh, she went out the hallway and just like started crying and the lawyer came out and was like, yeah, um, she's like, why upset, all that stuff. And she's like, well, they're saying all these bad things about my dad. And she's like, come back in. You haven't heard me talk yet. You haven't heard me, whatever. And he just went in and fucking like killed. so, so yeah. And so they won. But yeah, real cool. McDevitt, I thought was like pretty cool. And it was just it was cool because it was like, it had like a good ending to it, so which normally none of those do. So,
Right. True. Yeah, none of them do. You're right. That's true.
Yeah. Like even the Benoit, anyway, like that had like a good ending as far as like bringing the family back together. But that episode was just, I mean, as we've talked about before, that was emotionally pretty tough on everybody.
Yeah.
People watching it and the people in it. So
yeah, and the Owen episode.
Yeah.
So we'll leave on this note. So Matt Tremont, he's a deathmatch wrestler. He the hell was that? He is fighting Onita today in a exploding death match in the Trenton ballpark in Trenton, New Jersey.
Jesus. Huh. No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if Onita's in it, it'll probably be done better than
sure.
the last,
Yes. Yeah.
death match we saw.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess so. But yeah, Onita is yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I don't think I'm gonna make it down, but
I think we should have a streaming party. We should watch it together. Have some popcorn, sing Kumbaya.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Trenton ballpark. So it's outside.
Outside.
That's good.
Yeah.
So
because fall weather in the Northeast is so predictable.
I know. It's Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's probably a barbed wire death match. You know what I mean? All that shit. So Tremont hasn't wrestled in a year because he retired. But they're bringing in Onita for this huge match. Oh yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just catch the clips later.
Game Changer Wrestling is having a show next weekend.
In Atlantic City?
No, in Chicago.
Oh.
The Nick Gage Invitational Deathmatch Tournament.
Jesus. God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And last weekend, Gage fought Suzuki.
Yeah.
Out in California, he lost.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's your deathmatch roundup for this week.
Your deathmatch roundup, folks. Matt Cardona went on Twitter and basically told the GCW locker room to, like, dress professionally and stuff when you go to events. So, I mean, look, as much as we shit on that stuff, there's a niche for that. And,
for sure. Like,
them going to the Hammerstein Ballroom in January is gonna be insane for them. And I might, I'll watch that one just cause. I mean, why
Yeah.
not? I mean, I can find it for free anyway, so I might as well. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. What else is going on? World Series is 3-1. Thank
Yeah.
fucking God.
Yeah.
Hopefully that shit's over tonight, so
Yeah.
we can be the biggest Atlanta Braves fans in America.
Yeah.
The back-to-back home runs last night for hitters 7 and 8 or
Fucking
whatever
awesome.
it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
First time in World Series history that's ever happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, and and Houston's a decent team, but they're just they're a different team when a bunch of dickheads aren't banging on fucking trash cans. So
Carlos Correa
I,
can
I
go.
still think they're cheating too.
Oh, we all do.
So
Carlos Correa is a piece of shit.
yeah, Altuve can't
I
stand him.
hate Altuve.
Yeah, fuck them all.
Fuck them all. So on this note, we're gonna get out of here. So again, if anyone's watching this show today, Sunday, October 31st, if you want to come over to my house and get the dead mouses in my basement, please. And see if you can find the hole where they're coming in at and seal it up for me, please. That would be fantastic. Dad, if you're listening, call. Any one of my so-called friends that like mice and will like to come over and give me a hand, please send me a message or give me a call. That would be fantastic. If you're a random person that's going to watch this on YouTube from like a different country or anything like that, fuck you, go away. Thanks for watching though, but don't come over to my house. All right. On that note, we're out of here. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Peace.
See ya.